The Eternal Spark, a tale of human evolution. In the grand theatre of time, under the endless expanse of the skies, unfolds the extraordinary story of humanity, an awe-inspiring tale where resilience and creativity light the way. Long before cathedrals touched the heavens or telescopes unveiled the stars, a humble creature rose from the earth under the sunlit savanna. These early moments, fragile and fleeting, ignited a fire that would sculpt the legacy of Homo sapiens. This is not just a tale of survival. It is the saga of curiosity, endurance, and the audacious hope to transcend the ordinary. In the silence of prehistoric ages, under the blazing African sun, stood a being neither fully ape nor human, Sahelanthropus chadensis. This ancient ancestor dared to stand upright, wobbling like a child learning to walk. And yet, in that moment of delicate balance, a revolutionary change began. Standing upright freed her hands to explore, to touch, and to grapple with the mysteries of the natural world. It was not just a physical evolution, but a symbolic one, the first flicker of creativity, a spark that began humanity's profound transformation. As millennia passed, the Earth shifted and changed. Forests gave way to vast savannas, driving adaptation. Among these plains lived Australopithecus afarensis, whose most famed representative we know as Lucy. Her small yet strong hands began to interact with the environment in ways unseen before. She picked up naturally shaped wooden branches to swat fruit, perhaps even digging roots to nourish her kind. Her actions introduced a new way of engaging with the world, not merely existing within it, but repurposing it. This was ingenuity in its embryonic form, a quiet revolution from survival to mastery. By 2.6 million years ago, descendants of Lucy, known as Homo habilis, had begun to manipulate nature with their imaginations. They chipped stones deliberately, shaping tools with sharp edges to butcher meat, crack open marrow-rich bones, and carve hides. These early tools marked something incredible, the blooming of creativity. No longer was survival dictated solely by environment. Humans began shaping their reality. As the tools grew sharper, so did their minds. Homo erectus, appearing in later millennia, became wanderers, their long legs carrying them far from Africa's heartland. These pioneers carried more than their belongings. They carried the promise of human ingenuity, the final key in their toolkit, fire. Homo erectus unlocked humanity's most elemental ally, fire. Flames, both fierce and nurturing, transformed life. Fire was no mere tool, it was a miracle. It brought light to the darkness, warmth to cold nights, and safety from lurking threats. Cooking food over its crackling glow not only made meals more digestible, but also provided the energy for brains to grow larger and minds to expand their potential. This miracle wasn't just physical, it forged bonds. They gathered around fires, sharing stories, warmth, and protection. From these small, flickering flames came the first inklings of connection, of community, and perhaps even the birth of shared dreams. Time marched relentlessly forward, and evolution shaped something extraordinary. Around 300,000 years ago, Homo sapiens emerged, our direct ancestors. They were unlike any species before them. With refined jaws, taller foreheads, and vast intellects, humans began to imagine the world beyond what their eyes could see. The ultimate tool of their brilliance, language. First it whispered through grunts and gestures, but words soon followed, bursting with complexity and depth. No longer were humans bottlenecked by immediate needs. They could share ideas, dreams, and plans. Language bonded individuals into thriving communities, turning survival into unity. Around 100,000 years ago, Homo sapiens began revealing their inner worlds through creativity. In caves sheltered from the elements, someone smeared red ochre on the walls, crafting symbols and scenes. These markings weren't merely decor. They were conversations with the world, acts of self-expression capturing meaning and emotion. At the same time, humanity embraced ritual and reverence. Graves began to hold more than bodies. Flowers, beads, and tools accompanied the deceased. Art and rituals reflected an emerging sense of spirit, a newfound dimension to existence. For tens of thousands of years, humans roamed as hunters and gatherers, adapting to nature's rhythms. But 10,000 years ago, they began doing something remarkable. They learned to shape the rhythms themselves. In the Fertile Crescent of the Middle East, early societies discovered the secrets of agriculture. The planting of seeds spawned fields of crops, while animals like oxen and dogs were tamed to become loyal allies. No longer at the mercy of migration or famine, humanity planted roots, literally. Settlements sprouted along fertile lands, forming villages that bloomed into towns. This agricultural awakening marked the dawn of civilization. But with it came complexity. Harvests demanded storage, trade fostered systems of fairness, and villages required collaboration. Where nature once dictated their survival, humans now shaped their societies. As towns flourished into cities, human ingenuity reached dazzling heights. Around 3200 BCE in Mesopotamia, a monumental innovation emerged: writing. Using the wedge-shaped marks of cuneiform, early scribes chronicled everything from trade transactions to grand tales of kings and gods. Writing ensured humanity's memories transcended lifetimes, preserving knowledge, culture, and philosophy. Civilizations began to exchange ideas, adapting the discoveries of others. Soon after came the Bronze Age, a time when metal tools and weapons revolutionized daily life and warfare. Humanity, once defined by bare survival, became defined by its ideas, its creations, and the power of shared wisdom. The centuries rolled forward, and society evolved on wheels of invention. The 18th century sparked humanity's next great leap, the Industrial Revolution. Progress accelerated at an astonishing rate, ushering in modernity. But growth came with profound questions. Who were we in this fast-changing world? What was the meaning of such unprecedented power? The scientific revolution had already begun answering humanity's timeless questions about the cosmos and existence itself. Galileo's telescope peered into the universe. Newton's laws unraveled the fabric of motion. With increased knowledge came audacious dreams, to leave the bounds of Earth itself. Fast forward to the 20th century, a time when humanity achieved what seemed unthinkable. Rockets soared through the heavens, and in 1969, a human stepped onto the moon. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, declared astronaut Neil Armstrong, summarizing millennia of ingenuity in a single moment. It was a triumph not just of technology, but of the human spirit, a testament to every dreamer who had ever looked at the night sky and asked, "What's out there?" The space age isn't just a period of history. It is the culmination and continuation of humanity's insatiable desire to explore. From Sahelanthropus wobbling upright to Homo sapiens stepping onto another world, the story of human evolution is nothing short of extraordinary. It is a chronicle of courage and creativity, of trials endured and dreams pursued. Each phase, a step forward; each invention, a whisper of greatness; each discovery, a spark to light the unknown. The flame of progress burns still, and the story is far from over. As we gaze at new horizons, towards Mars, towards the edge of the galaxy, the question lingers: what comes next? For as long as this eternal spark endures, humanity will rise to meet the challenges ahead, fueled by the ceaseless desire to understand, to create, and to thrive. To science lovers, this journey is our reminder. The universe is vast, the answers are infinite, and the spark within us holds the power to illuminate even the darkest unknowns. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to explore this story with me. If you found this video interesting or thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might enjoy it too. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any future videos where we dive into intriguing mysteries, untold histories, and the wonders of the unknown.